Hi there, this is Theresa. Welcome back to the channel, or welcome to the channel if you are new. We are going to do a collective reading. Hopefully you're having a great day. If you want your own personalized in-depth reading, check out my website, TimelessDivineTarot.com. I do have a 24 to 48 hour turnaround. If you could please like, comment, share, and subscribe, I would appreciate it. All right, what is the energy around the collective at this time? What is it you need to know? What do you need to hear that's going to serve your highest good? Okay, somebody sees there's growth potential between the two of you. This is an individual that maybe feels a little bit helpless about this growth potential. Why is that? You let them go. You broke up with them. They felt very strong and adamant that the two of you were going to build something, but now you've cut them off, you've released them, and they feel the pressure to figure out how to get you back. They're trying to understand how they can actually, I'm seeing gather information, so maybe they're trying to obtain information as to why you cut them off or why you don't see the potential. They now think that you think that they're not good enough. They're not good enough for you. Why is growth potential here? Clarify growth potential. Okay, so this person thinks that you have made a really bad choice or a bad decision to cut them off. They think that your ego and pride has been inflated. Maybe you recently have done some things to your status and it has changed. And because of that change, this person feels like you made a bad choice to end things with them, let them go, you broke up with them. Okay, why is helpless here? Your person is feeling helpless now. Why is helpless? Because you exited real fast after maybe you inherited some money, and after you got that inheritance money, you decided, you know what? I'm going to move. I'm going to move and relocate. I'm going to buy a new house. I'm going to buy a new car. I'm going to have a whole new life. But your old life was with this person, and your new life does not include them, and they don't understand. They feel helpless because they thought there was growth and potential with the two of you. Why is letting go here? You're free now. You've set yourself free from this person. Why is letting go here? Okay, so they feel that you have been tempted by maybe this newfound inheritance, this newfound money, this newfound change within yourself. They feel like something had tempted you to just leave them. Why is under pressure here? They feel that they're trying to gather information. The clock is working against them. They want reconciliation. They want to reunite with you. They want the two of your worlds to come back together, to come into union, to be re-solidified. And they feel that the clock and time is working against them because things are happening really fast. Maybe you one day walked up to them and said, you know what? It's not working. It's done. It's over. Boom. The next day you got rid of your lease. You sold your home. Maybe you bought an RV. Maybe you hit the road and you left. And now they feel the pressure of they need to hurry and get you back before you get too far away. They feel like you thought they weren't good enough for them. Good enough for you. Yep, you broke up with them. They thought you broke up with them because you thought that they were not good enough. Now that you have this newfound freedom, you have this new maybe inheritance for some of you, you have this new glow up, there's some type of evolution or growth that happened in your life that elevated you up, and then you got rid of, you cut off, you broke up, you dumped your person. They feel like you were tempted by this money, this glow up, this job, this position, that your temptation, your ego got really, really inflated, and then you exited. Why do they think it's a bad choice that you broke up with them? Why does your person feel like this was not the best choice or decision that you should have made? Because they think that you've created something really toxic, that you've created something really negative, and maybe the two of you had a really great relationship, but you didn't want to take them along with this evolution of whatever this newfound freedom that you had. It's kind of like I'm seeing like, you know, like circus elephants, you know how they used to use animals in the circus, and I'm seeing like the animals, they're the wand, the trainer is doing all these tricks with them. But then if you take the trainer away, the circus animal leaves. It's kind of like that. Your person doesn't understand why you just left. They thought that they were seeing the growth potential for the long term, that you both were kind of training for something for the long term, but that really wasn't what it was. So this person feels helpless that you exited so quickly. The aquarium could be significant. I'm seeing like aquariums, like animals in water. So this could be something maybe that your person lives by the water, or you left to go be by the water, something with aquarium or water. Your person feels helpless because they're still loyal and devoted to you, even though you broke up with them. They still feel like the two of you are together, or you should be together. Okay, so this person feels like you let them go because you were tempted. Clarify temptation. Why is temptation here? That your temptation of your maybe newfound inheritance, your newfound job, your newfound freedom. Dreams. You had a dream about something. You dreamt something in your life. You had a bigger dream in your life, and they feel like you're following your dreams, but you didn't include them in the dream. And they thought the dream you two were building was the dream that was going to be. But you had your own dreams. You had your own aspirations. You had your own, and you were tempted to go follow your dream. Maybe you decided to sell everything and move to be a movie star. You want to go be an actor or an actress, or you wanted to go be the first person to discover something. There's something that you dreamt about in your life. Your person feels like they were supposed to be a part of that dream. And this newfound freedom, you were tempted to just follow your dream and not even include them in it, or ask if they wanted to be included in it. They want reconciliation. They're trying to gather information of how the two worlds can come back together. What is reunion here for? Clarify reunion. Why is this here? They can't move on. They can't move on from this connection because they feel like they're still loyal, they're still devoted, they're still very much helpless because you have exited, you have left them, and they can't move on because they don't have the closure. They've not been afforded a deep closure to help them move on, and they don't want to move on because they're still wanting to be with you. Now, let's clarify breakup, because you could be physically worlds apart now. This breakup is something that's very intense, very strong for your person. They're feeling stuck in this energy. There's the stuck, there's the blockage. They're replaying the events over and over and over and over and over again, like, I thought we were growing, I thought we were evolving together, I thought we were doing this together, and then boom, this newfound freedom you found, you just ripped them right out of your life and decided you didn't want them anymore. You had a different dream. You had different goals, that you were building something on your own without them. Why does this person feel like your bad choices was arrogant, egotistical, very prideful, very negative? Why is this here? Are you married to this person? They feel like you're creating more issues for yourself. You're creating potentially more issues for them. Why is loyal and devoted? Why is this person still loyal and devoted even though you've broke up with them? You've parted, you've left them, you've left the situation. I'm seeing like a mic drop, like you said something, you dropped the mic, you said whatever you said, and then you left. Because they are making their loyalty, their devotion a priority. They're holding on to the idea that the two of you could come back together because there was such a strong potential here for the long term. Why is dreams here? You followed your dream. You were tempted to go towards your dream, and you let them go to go towards your dream without them. I'm seeing scissors being cut, so you cut them out. You cut them off. You know that it was going to be an issue. You knew that by following your dream, it was going to be an issue. That's why dreams is here, because that's why you did it rapidly. You maybe had premeditated, planned to do this. Maybe it was something you had thought about for a long time, and then you finally just did it. Why does this person want reconciliation? They're under pressure. They can't move on. They're loyal and devoted. They're still making this a priority because of the potential. Why is can't move on here? Because they're emotionally invested in this connection. They love you. They're in love with you. Their heart is telling them to stay and hold the love that they still have for you as a priority. Why is the blockage here? Because this person thinks you view them as somebody who is just not good enough. That's why you didn't invite them along your dream and your journey, and you broke up with them. there's a blockage here. Why is blockage here? Because they're in their head about it. They can't understand if you really love them the way you said you loved them, why you would cut them out so quickly. And why didn't you include them in the dreams of your life, the goals and aspirations of what you wanted for yourself? Why weren't they a part of it? Why didn't they get a chance to be a part of it? All right, well, let's get some tarot and find out how you feel about this person, their feelings, your intentions, their intentions. What's going to be the likely outcome here? If you could please like, comment, share, and subscribe, I'd appreciate it. All right, let's find out. For the collective, in this situation, going through this situation, what is your feelings towards your person? The Page of Pentacles. You feel like there was an opportunity, but this opportunity has ran its time. The time has exited. The time has expired. It's ran its course. At one point, you maybe were very excited about this person. You felt like this person was somebody you maybe knew for a long time, maybe since childhood. And at one point, you were feeling very loyal and dedicated to this person. Your intentions is the Eight of Pentacles. You're working really hard towards something that you've dreamt about. You're investing in yourself. And as much as you maybe wanted your person to come along, you knew that maybe they didn't want it to work. Maybe you wanted to be an actor or an actress, and your person always said, I just don't see it. You're never going to make it. You're never going to be big. You're never going to be successful. Maybe they put some thought in your mind that they were never going to be on the same page as you of wanting this dream. And you're feeling like, you know what? I have a dream and I want my dream to be what I want it to be, not what someone's going to tell me to be. And that's why you let this person go. You decided that, you know what? I'm tempted to just follow my dreams. Life is short and time is speeding up and life is passing by. And so you're getting to work on it. With that Eight of Pentacles, you feel like, you know what? Now's the time for me to put in the work to build the dream life that I want. Your person feels like the Four of Pentacles. They feel like, you know what? I don't want to let you go. I want to hold on to this relationship. I might be holding back is what your person is doing right now, but they don't want to hold back forever. They're holding on to the idea of what could have been. It's kind of like, here's you looking at your dream, like you're real happy, excited, and real giddy with aspirations and ideas and going towards the dream. You're looking and you're focused on that dream. And here's your person like, what? They're like, how could you? Like, this isn't fair. Like, they're kind of pouting there. Like, that's how your person is feeling. Like, they're holding on to you. Like, how could you dream and go towards something without including me? Their feelings, King of Pentacles. They feel like they put a lot into this relationship. They feel like they're a stand-up, solid, stable, committed person. They've been very loyal and dedicated. Even now, since the breakup, they're still loyal and dedicated and committed to you of this working out. Likely outcome. Page of Wands. Seven of Wands. Wheel of Fortune. I'm hearing thank you, but no thank you. So I see your person's going to attempt to come towards you. They're gonna reach out. They're gonna try to communicate. They're gonna feel inspired, but I see you're blocking them. You're saying, you know what? Sorry, it stops here. I'm defending my right to follow my dreams, and my dreams do not include you. My dreams include something else. And we've got the Wheel of Fortune. This is a part of your fate and destiny. This is a part of the turning point in your life that you're no longer staying stuck in the past. You're moving forward with where you're being drawn to, and luck is on your side. Success could potentially be on your side with that Wheel of Fortune. This is where you're supposed to go. Your soul could have been telling you just instantly. You maybe had an epiphany, an aha moment of, boom, now's the time. Life is short. You're not getting any younger. You got to just do it. Get on the bandwagon. And that Wheel of Fortune is saying, you know what? I don't want to have to defend my right to have my dream life. Whatever that is, whatever you have made as your temptation of your dream, you're moving towards that and not allowing this person who maybe really never supported you, never really believed in you, never really thought that you could be successful with whatever this dream is. Maybe you wanted to always make furniture, and you knew if you wanted to make furniture that you were going to have to downgrade your life. Maybe you had to step back and not have all the bells and whistles and move into a smaller place. And your person always maybe didn't want that. They wanted to buy bigger and go further in debt. And you wanted to minimalize your life to give what your higher purpose is. Your soul is pulling you towards this dream of whatever it is. And that is where you're at. So it looks like your outcome is you're following your path and your journey with the Wheel of Fortune. Luck and fate is on your side. It's your calling. It's your duty to your soul. And you're telling your person, I can't do this. I'm done. I'm done trying to defend my dream or my right to live the dream that I want for my life. Okay. Let's get you a... What do we want to do? Let's get you an angel number, and then we'll give you a positive affirmation to close out the reading. What is going to be the angel number for this reading? What is it you need to know for your angel number? What's your guidance? What's the Spirit want you to know for your angel number? 1031. Passion. You are following your passion, which is your dream. Whatever you are passionate about, your angel number is to follow this passion. Follow your dreams. Your choice and your decision that you have done, you're doing exactly what you're supposed to do. All right, let's get a affirmation for this reading. Angel number 1031. Put that down in the comments. This video is resonating for you. You're passionate, your passion, your desire. Could be October 31st, could be significant for you too. What is the affirmation for this reading for the collective? What do you need to know? What do you need to hear for your affirmation? I am a good person. I am a good person. I am a good person. I follow my passion. I am a good person. Tell yourself that every day. We're also going to take this one because it flipped. I will make time for me. Your dream is about you. It's not about anybody else. It's not about this person. It's not about anybody else next to you, behind you, in front of you. It is about you and your reason for being here on this spiritual plane. This is your soul saying you're a good person. You have done everything you should. It's finally time for you to live your dream. Follow your passion. It's time for me is your affirmation. I'm a good person and it's time for me. Okay, that is what I have for you. If you could please like, comment, share, and subscribe, I would appreciate it. If you do want your own personalized in-depth reading, check out my website, TimelessDivineTarot.com. I do have a 24 to 48 hour turnaround. Have a beautiful day. Bye.